Hey everybody, Gina DeLuca here. All right, this is going to be another of my splash pieces from back in the day. I did quite a few of these splash pieces in my series. Right now I'm just sketching out the outline with a palette knife, starting with my mid-tones. In watercolor, you want to work from light to dark. In oils, a lot of people like to work from dark to light. And when I'm doing these fluid acrylic pieces, the Impressionist pieces, I like to start with my mid-tone first and then add shadows and highlights. And you'll see that the more I come in with the shadows and highlights, the more 3D it starts to look, the more realistic it starts to get. I mean, at least from a distance. When you look up close, it's kind of like a Monet. It doesn't look like anything. But then when you back up, there it is. There's your picture. If this is something that you think you might want to try, well, I do have full tutorials on that Play Button app. But also, I would recommend having a reference photo to work with. That will be helpful. But also to try it on paper first so that you can kind of train your eye to see where the dark parts are and where the lighter parts are. And to think not so much in lines, but kind of like blobs of color. I think a lot of times when people are working on paintings, they get hung up on lines, and what they really need to be looking at is the blocks of color. It's more shapes than lines. The paints that I'm using here have been mixed with Floetrol, which is a work time extender, but it also helps the paints to level. You would use this if you were putting paint in a paint sprayer, or if you're rolling or brushing it onto the wall. It helps to cut down on overlapping lines, and it just helps it to level out. But this does give me about 90 minutes of work time. So you do kind of have to work fast. I tend to make sure whatever is going to be happening on the corners is done early, because that has a tendency to set up first. Here it is. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Please do like and share, all that good stuff, comment. And I hope that this inspires you to give it a try. Give yourself permission to be a beginner and mess up at something. That's the only way to get good. I hope you have a beautiful day. Go make some art.